Hello world everyone, welcome to Fallout 4. Say hi dog meat. He said hi. Today I think I actually got
Crops been growing pretty good lately.
John Marston. Okay, coincidence. I'm up to level 30 now, which actually means I could start the Nuka-Cola world line of missions, but I want to get a bit further in the mainline story, which involves talking to Piper. Oh, also look what I found on my off-screen, just traveling around. I cleared out a comic shop. The Grognak armor. What was that? Morality? Also the Silver Shroud armor, or outfit, but I gotta wait. What is with this music? But for some reason, actually I know the reason. It's a quest item.
Hope you
Also, I
realize
got a
how much you
gamma
did
gun.
for us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you, John. I got a plasma gun. That is empty. It shoots green fire like... I was gonna say like a Ben 10 alien, but I don't think there's actually a Ben 10 alien that shoots green fire. Maybe... No, not... I was gonna say... Ooh! Forgot what I was gonna say. Anyway, let's go to Diamond City. Find Piper. I fucking hate these guns. I'm sorry, but I cannot stand the muskets. Let's go dog meat.
You can't stop.
Excuse me, dork.
Well, Nikki Valentine walks into
Ain't
my
got
office
nothing
for
better
a
to do.
change.
What can I say, Piper?
Fuck off.
You, me, and hard luck all seem to run together like acid rain down an old sewer.
You, including your client here in that analogy? So, you two are finally letting me in on this little case of yours. What's the story?
Where do you
Where
want
to
me to start?
begin?
The part where Kellogg turned out to be working for the Institute? Or the part where he told me they have Sean?
The Institute. Oh boy. I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there, but to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed
Somebody.
them Sean.
Kellogg.
The dead guy?
You read my mind. He had to have a way in and out.
Yeah, but we both know he's not exactly available for a chat and coffee.
I meant to press B.
Because he's in hell. Where he belongs.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
So,
What now?
what now?
Gets his brains blown out. Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
You're talking crazy here, Nick. Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den. Relive the past moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing, it'll be Dr. Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I think I've been to Good Neighbor.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough
I have
brain
been.
matter to
I
bring
saw,
to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
The mayor
Jesus,
stab a
Nick.
man to death.
Bro, seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing. That old Merc's brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
Actually,
Already have something?
I think I already have something. Kellogg had this thing attached to his head.
Cybernetics, huh? We may have just won the lottery.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so... who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way, if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I'll go with
I'll
Piper. I
head out with
haven't really
Piper.
done missions
We'll
with
meet you
her.
there, Nick.
Sounds good. You two stay out of trouble.
Oh yeah, I'll send dog meat. Where's Sanctuary?
Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back. Just a few
Complete
more
reunions.
steps.
Hey,
Shoot.
Piper.
You know, the Institute has a lot of enemies. The Minutemen tangled with them once. The Railroad still does. I've even got some notes on these new guys. The Brotherhood of Steel.
Not sure they're really that new.
You said something about the railroad.
Supposedly, they help runaway synths escape the Institute, but they're
Encountered them.
secretive. Ultra paranoid. The only thing I have is a rumor. A code phrase. Follow the Freedom Trail.
Guess I'll
Tell me about the Minutemen.
leave them
You know
secret.
that group you rescued and conquered? As far as I know, they're the last Minutemen left in the Commonwealth. They used to be a volunteer army, dedicated to protecting friends, family, and neighbors. Sounds soft,
I
but
feel like I was supposed to
they were a
encounter
real
her
thing at one
earlier.
point.
That Brotherhood airship is hard to miss.
The Brotherhood of Steel doesn't do subtle. They just might have the muscle to give the Institute a run for their money, but let's just say they have their own agenda.
We should
Alright,
get
that's all.
going.
All right. Hard to believe I'm roaming with my own pre-war relic.
Yeah. Ready to go?
It's big, loud, full of corrupt officials and brown-nosing citizens, but it's home.
Yeah. Merc. Good Neighbor. Yeah. Oh, that's Nick's pipe pistol. Pipe revolvers are the only ones that.
Good neighbor, huh? You looking to get stoned or stabbed?
Hey,
What can I do?
I saw a guy get stabbed
hey,
here.
Piper.
Cap for your thoughts?
Your thoughts?
Need a countdown on the Institute's favorite people?
We should get going.
All right.
All right. Getting off track. What was I saying? Oh, that's right. What matters. We freaks gotta stick together. And the best way to stick together
it's Cleo.
is to keep an eye out for what drives us apart. You feel me? Yeah, you tell it like it is, Hancock. Now, what out there in our big friendly Commonwealth would want
Where?
to drive us
Oh.
apart? What kind of twisted, unneighborly boogeyman would want to hurt our peaceful community?
The Institute and their sins!
That's right. Who said that? Coming up to my office later. You've earned yourself some jet. The Institute. They're the real enemy. Not the Raiders. Not
Interesting,
the super mutants. Not even those tools over in Diamond City. I don't know, Hancock. I'd sure love to give McDonough a kick in the ass. Hey, We all know
Brotherhood
I
of
got
Steel
my own
better
personal
stay
beef
out of
with
good
that
neighborhood.
Loggerhead. But
All I'm
stay
saying.
focused. Now, I want everyone to keep
I don't
the
know if
Institute
I don't
in mind.
I don't think
When
you're able to
someone
stop
starts
them
acting
from coming.
funny, when people are doing things
Anyway,
they don't
let's get in the
normally do,
memory den.
family starts
Turns out I'm
pushing
right.
away for no reason.
I do have a man's brain in my
We all
back
know
pocket.
who's
God
behind that kind of
damn, the
shit.
falls are slow.
The only way to stop it,
What's the third rail?
they can't control us.
Is that an actual
if we're
place in
not
Boston?
afraid. Now, who's scared of the Institute? Not us! And which town in the Commonwealth should the Institute not fuck with?
Where the- Oh, there you are.
Who's in charge of
This looks like a scuzzy club.
the people?
Should I have this letter? Does it focus on me better? Okay, let's try that.
Well, well, Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about
I
me.
feel like I should save.
Me.
May have walked out of the den, Irma, but I'd never walk out on you.
Amari's downstairs, you big flirt.
Am I an authorized person? Ma'am, am I an authorized person? I'll take that as yes.
Dr.
This is
Amari?
Mari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
Oh.
We need
Kellogg's
your help,
brain.
Doctor. I need the memories from a man named Kellogg. But he's dead.
I need help with
I
this.
know it's asking for a miracle, Amari, but you've pulled off the impossible before.
Are you two mad?
Ma'am, help.
Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require intact, living brains to function.
Let's be sarcastic.
Technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantees. Do you have it with you?
Here's
Here.
what I could find.
What's this? This isn't a brain. This is... Wait. That's the hippocampus. And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Kind of grisly.
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
You got some of those?
From what I've seen, all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Is Nick compatible?
Nick's an older model synth. Is he compatible?
That's exactly what I was thinking. If we are lucky, it should hook right in. But even if this works, Mr. Valentine would be taking on a tremendous amount of risk. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. Let's do it.
Will
You
this
really
work?
think this will work?
I don't want to
No idea.
risk your life.
We got a missing kid on the line. That's worth the risk.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit down.
If I start cackling like an old grizzled mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Let's see here. I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears the Institute has one last failsafe. There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
And it's not the skull. What was that? A lock.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind. But what if we use two?
Do I get in
We
that?
load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
Let's do
All
it.
right. Let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
See you on the other side.
Oh, I got in this one? Oh, please stand by.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity
Buttons
coming
kinda
from the
remind me of,
transplant. It's
BMO.
degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Alright. Did a bump, white out, turned into the sun. What was the whole riddle?
Can you hear me?
Or
Ah.
series of
The simulation
Whoa,
appears
I'm in a
to be
brain.
working, although the memories are quite fragmentary.
Wake up
I'll
around
try
my
to
fish.
step you
Horny
through the
fish.
intact memories
What does that
and
mean?
hope we
Fish
find
emoji.
one that gives us some clue to the Institute's location.
Yeah, clue to the institute's location.
There. This is the earliest intact memory I can
Oh.
find.
Oh, this is cool. Going through like his neural
Remember,
pathways.
you are experiencing these memories as Kellogg. This may prove disorienting at first.
Oh. Kind of reminds me of some of the scenes in
Turn down the goddamn radio!
Titanfall.
Trying to sleep!
Oh, this is your me access memory.
I was such a dummy back then. What did I know about how the world worked? I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really, I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Bummer.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know.
Probably dead.
Not then.
This doesn't seem to be what we're looking
That feels
for.
fucked up to say. I'm sorry.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
Alright. Is that a young
The thing
Kellogg?
about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on that petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand. That's what happiness felt like.
Ugly kid.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you've got to give it a chance. I finally got steady work with a good outfit. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake. I'm just... Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know, but that's where I come in. Just wait. In a few years, I'll be running my own crew. As soon as I make the connections I need. Then I can give you anything you want. And little Mary, too.
I never worried about you before. Must be my mama instincts kicking in. Who knew I had those, huh?
Come on, you're great with her. And you don't need to worry about me. Most of it's just running security for the she. A lot of standing around looking tough.
No, they sure picked the right person for that job.
Listen, it's gonna be great here. See this? This is what's gonna keep you and Mary safe. I promise.
I know, Kyle.
His leg gun.
I'm sure we're gonna
Like
be really
RoboCop.
happy here.
We are. You'll see. That's okay. I got her. Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
Don't think I got the thing that he says with the wife. Oh wait.
I was the worst thing that ever happened to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
Window.
I thought San Francisco was my chance to start
Oh, it's
fresh.
from California.
I was the hot shit. The gunslinger from the
I
hub.
noticed they mentioned NCR.
Rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
But I
We
think I'm
don't
pretty
know
sure
anybody
Fallout
here. And now with the baby.
Come on,
5 is
Sarah,
going to be
we
in
gotta
San
give it a
Francisco, so
chance.
maybe we'll meet
I finally got steady
old
work
Sarah.
with a good outfit. Nothing
grown
like
Mary.
that in the NCR.
I hope we do.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
Oh.
Just so you know, they died like dogs. And
Oh, no.
you
I
weren't
found
there
another memory
to help them.
I'll connect you.
Oh, okay, never mind about meeting Mary. Because that was immediate.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself.
So, I hear you'll take care of people's problems. Is that right?
If you pay me.
Oh, we'll pay you. And, you'll do this all by yourself?
That's right.
We pay you when the job's done. Is that okay?
That's the way you want to do it.
The perspective really messes with you right now. Okay, I guess okay, yeah.
I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe.
Bummer.
Mind if we sit down?
Suit yourself. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. I just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. I don't remember much from that time. It all kinda blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal.
I'm assuming they're the
So,
same memory, since they're both wastelanders.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you
I
decided
was
to
in
meet
meeting
with
the
me.
Institute.
So, you're with the Institute.
That's fucked
I
up.
wanted to see for myself if you really existed.
We do, as you can see.
Bulky
What
ass
do you
armor.
want?
It's come to my attention that you've been
Oh,
rather
she's
disruptive
in the First
of
Order.
our operations lately.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything. They had the resources I needed, and I had the expertise they needed. Turned into a permanent arrangement. Suited me just fine.
This must...
The first synths weren't all that impressive. I'm good, but I'm not that good. But the Institute could always make more, and kept making them better each time. They still give me the creeps, but you have to get used to them if you want to work with the Institute.
Stop.
I don't like those
I do
fucking
what people
eyes.
pay me to do. If that's a problem for you, I could see only one way out.
And what's that, Mr. Kellogg?
If I'm working for you, there's no more problem. From what I hear, you can afford me.
I don't think you fully understand the situation you're in.
I think I do.
Very well. B-748, initiate.
Systems offline.
Impressive. We may have something to talk about after all.
Getting warmer. One of these has got to tell us something. We're running out of brain here. There's one that looks mostly intact. Connecting now.
I just realized I forgot to access the meme memory for this one.
Mr. Kellogg.
I finally ended up in the Commonwealth. I kinda ran out of road. Plus, I'd come to terms with life. I wasn't gonna be stupid enough to get mixed up with caring about other people again.
Damn.
It was just me against the world. And the world had it coming.
I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
Manual override initiated.
Oh.
Cryogenic stasis suspended.
Vault computers are still working.
The fuck?
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully
Oh,
it's
these
all...
are my neighbors.
Find it.
Pod C6, down the hall near the end.
Hi, Nora. Oh no. Hi, me. Backup subject.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take... I was now the Institute's main operator in the Commonwealth.
I fully expected him
If
to
they
say
needed something
bitch.
done, they came to me. Wasn't usual for anybody from the Institute to come along on a mission, so this one stood out. They didn't know then who it was we were grabbing from the vault. Of course, neither did they. Not really. I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. Guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have. I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but, I never liked to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her. Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
This is the one. Here.
I don't think I heard the full.
Even then,
thing
I knew
for
it was a
myself.
mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too.
Just realized, I think
If he could take me out,
that suit's black.
they won't be able to hide from him for long.
Since I dyed mine black.
Is it over? Are we okay?
There are boots on these suits?
Everything's going to be fine.
Come here. Come here.
Wait. No. I've got him.
Let the boy go. I'm only going to tell you once.
I'm not giving you Sean.
God damn it. Get the kid out of here and let's go. At least we still have the backup.
Cryogenic sequence reinitialized.
So that's why everyone was dead.
I'm almost finished, Kellogg. I just need to confirm. Come on. All right, we're good.
I'm sorry you had to go through that again. I found another intact memory.
Oh.
Whenever you're ready.
Yeah, I think I got all of the access memories.
Is that your son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
Wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it.
Oh.
A
There's some
reminder of
things
what
that
my
I've been
life might have been
spoiled
if
about.
things had turned out differently.
So I think
But
I
there's
have
no going back.
theories about this.
I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
I think I already clicked on Sean.
His whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left?
I feel like I was
As
moving
in?
around too much earlier.
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are
glowing
gonna roll
suit.
for this. Capture and return, or just elimination? The new breed of synths could easily pass as human. Some of them did. But the coursers, they weren't built to blend in. They were killing machines, pure and simple. Smarter, stronger, and faster than almost any real human.
I think we meet that
I'm just
guy.
glad
He
they
could
were
be
always
like
on
a
my side.
elimination.
Follower.
He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
You're taking me home to my father?
Yes. Stand next to me and hold still.
Okay.
Oh, what is he, a walking TARDIS? The fuck? I guess he is.
X688. Ready to relay with Sean.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
Bye.
I guess he is.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Oh. That was an interesting mission. That was... I feel like I should turn this on.
Slow movements,
Maybe that's too bright.
okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had. No one's ever done this before. How
Goes
do
all
you
the time.
feel?
Next
Those
time
are
I have to watch
classic.
someone's life story, I want popcorn.
Well, if you're cognizant enough to joke, I think we can safely say that you're out of critical condition. Are you ready to talk about what happened in there?
We got what we
Teleportation.
needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work?
Now I gotta kill
Where
a
do we go
Corsair.
next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down. Virgil, we need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea? That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
That's why
It's a
he's
hiding
there.
spot.
To make the Institute think twice about following him.
That must be it. He's using the radiation in the glowing sea like a shield, or a cloak. A way to throw them off and be at an advantage. If Virgil found a way to survive there, you'll have to do the same. If you're going to follow him.
Oh, I'm going in naked. Fingers crossed I get superpowers.
I know you're joking, but as a doctor, I feel obligated to remind you that unprotected radioactive exposure will only kill you. Dead. D-E-A-D. So be sure you find a way to get
I mean,
through
it
there
hasn't
with your
yet.
life intact.
You see this?
And good luck. By
So
the way,
much radiation.
I unplugged Mr. Valentine first. Removed the implant while you were waking up. He's waiting for you upstairs.
Yeah, I was just about to ask where he is.
Hey,
Piper.
You talk to me.
your thoughts?
You know, you are some kind of dedicated. I wouldn't want to share a beer with Kellogg, let alone a brain.
Yeah.
That's all for now.
All right.
Nick,
Hope you got what you were looking for inside my
Jesus.
head. That was right. I should have killed you when you were on ice.
what did you say?
What? What are you talking about?
You sounded
like
like
Kellogg.
Kellogg just then.
Did I? Huh. Mari said there might be some mnemonic impressions left over. Anyway, I feel fine, so let's get going. Or I could head back to Diamond City, since you've got company already.
I'll see you around, Nick.
Good luck out there. You know where to find me.
We should head over to the Nakano residence when we can. Find out what their case is about.
Meccano. Is that? Find Virgil in the glowing sea. Far from home. Oh, I think this is the one where... Yeah, Far Harbor. Nice. Actually, I may want Nick for the glowing sea.
Hey, Valentine.
Time to hit the road?
You interested in traveling together?
Sure, could be fun.
Let's head out.
Well, all right.
So, any stories you two come across out there? I get the exclusive, right?
Piper, I wouldn't know who else to tell.
Send Piper to... Can I send her back to Diamond City? Zimonia? I guess Sanctuary Hills, since that's where I always am. I think that's enough for this time, YouTube. That was a crazy mission.
Let me know
Good
if there's
neighbor.
anything I can do to lighten the
Lowest
load.
place in the
Or,
Commonwealth.
You know,
Everything
you
not
need
nailed
anything too,
down
Fred.
rolls through here at some point.
Ooh, vault suit, huh? Hell yeah.
Thanks. Nice.
I
More
heard you
leathers.
walked that Freedom Trail. What, you some kind of, what do they call it? History buff?
Anyway, thank you for watching. Come back next time. Like and subscribe. Those, I guess.